Section 8.1, Adding and Subtracting Polynomials. Essential question, how do you add polynomials? Alright, so find each sum. So we are going to take each one of these polynomials and add them together. So this right here is something called a polynomial. So a polynomial is numbers, variables, or the product of numbers and variables grouped together with addition and subtraction. So each one of these is a polynomial, and then we're going to add them together. In order to add polynomials, we can only combine terms that are alike. So terms that are alike have the same variable or the same variable and the same exponent. So for example, I'm going to put one line under 7y squared and 5y squared because they are like terms. So if I add 7y squared plus 5y squared, all I'm going to do is add the 7 and the 5. So I end up with 12y squared. Then, two more terms that are alike are the 2y and negative 4y. I'm putting two lines under those to show that they're alike. So 2y and negative 4y, if I combine 2 and negative 4, I get negative 2y. And finally, negative 3 and 2 are like terms because they are just regular numbers. So negative 3 plus 2 equals negative 1. Now I'm going to take all three of those things and group them together in my answer. So I'm going to take the red part here, 12y squared. I'm going to take the blue part here, negative 2y. And I'm going to take the green part here, negative 1. So this right here, 12y squared minus 2y minus 1 is my answer. Alright, second example. 4x squared minus 2x plus 7 plus 3x minus 7x squared minus 9. So again, I'm going to look for like terms. So this x squared and this x squared can be combined together. So 4x squared minus 7x squared. Well, 4 and negative 7 make negative 3, and then I just write down x squared. So keep in mind you're not doing anything with the exponents. You're just adding the coefficients. Then negative 2x and positive 3x are like terms. So negative 2x plus 3x equals 1x, or just x. And then positive 7 and negative 9 are like terms. So positive 7, negative 9 equals negative 2. Then I'm going to write my answer with all three of those parts. So negative 3x squared plus x minus 2 is my answer. 2x squared plus 5x minus 7 plus 3 minus 4x squared plus 6x. Alright, so 2x squared and negative 4x squared are like terms. So 2 minus 4 is negative 2. 5x and 6x are like terms. So 5 plus 6 is 11. And negative 7 and 3 are like terms. Negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. So then for my answer, I'll write negative 2x squared plus 11x minus 4. Alright, this time we've got some different exponents. So we've got y to the 4th this time. So y to the 4th, and then there's a negative sign in front of the 2y to the 4th. So if you helps you, you can put a 1 there, but 1 minus 2 is negative 1, y to the 4th. Then I've got a negative 3y and a 2y. So negative 1y or negative y. Then I've got a 7 and a negative 11, which would be negative 4. And I have 2y cubed, which doesn't get grouped with anything, so it stays how it is. Now the proper way to write this is to go from the biggest exponent down to just your regular numbers. So this is going to go first, negative y to the 4th, biggest exponent. Our next biggest exponent is y to the 3rd, so we're going to say plus 2y to the 3rd. Then anything with just a variable comes next, so negative y, and then last but not least is negative 4. Now if you didn't write your answer in this order, it would still be correct, but this is the proper way to write your answer, from biggest exponent to smallest exponent. And last one, find the perimeter. Well, we know when we're finding perimeter, we have to add up all sides. So perimeter means add all sides together. So let's look at our rectangle, because right now we have 2 sides labeled but not all 4. But if the top is 3x plus 2, that means the bottom has to be 3x plus 2. If the right-hand side is 7x plus 5, so is the left-hand side. So let's write all these sides together, and I'm going to put parentheses around each one. So we have a 3x plus 2. We have another 3x plus 2. We have a 7x plus 5. And we have another 7x plus 5. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the last problems and combine like terms. So 3x, 3x, 7x, and 7x are all like terms. So 3x plus 3x plus 7x plus 7x. So 3 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. And then 16 plus 7 is 23. And then if I add 2, 2, 5, and 5, that makes 14. So then my answer is 23x plus 14. Summary.